What's up YouTube? Today's deck started off as a meme idea, but it actually ended up performing quite well due to how unorthodox and surprising this can be. So as the name suggests, the core idea here is trying to build a Cerebro 5 deck. And since we don't have enough great natural 5 power cards in the game to build the deck on its own, we had to get some help from Silver Surfer and a lot of 3-cost cards that have 2 power to buff all of these 2/5, ideally on the final turn or on turn 5 and catching our opponent completely off guard. I went through a lot of different iterations with this deck, but this felt the best in the end. Brute of course is a prime recipient for the Silver Surfer buff, as well as a follow-up Cerebro and Mystique buff. In the best case scenario, Brute is gonna grow to 27 power total. Mr. Fantastic, very consistent early and mid-game card, also can receive buffs. Storm for some disruption allows us to secure a location easily, and then if needed we can still access that location with Silver Surfer, Cerebro and Mystique later on. One of the cooler tech choices in this is Lockjaw. I originally ran Zabu in this and tried a couple of 4-cost cards, but there just aren't enough good 4-costs that justify running Zabu, and it also makes the deck a lot less consistent if we don't hit Zabu, so I like Lockjaw a lot more. And worst case scenario, we just play him as a pile of stats as a 3-cost 2-power unit that later on receives Silver Surfer, Cerebro and Mystique buffs. But sometimes Lockjaw can also really help us pull cards that we're still looking for, like Cerebro, Silver Surfer, or a Dr. Doom if we didn't find any of them yet. To round out the deck, we play a combination of Nightcrawler and Miles Morales. Nightcrawler is not meant to be a buff recipient of Cerebro, but just an activator for Miles, as well as an activator for Lockjaw if needed. And the good thing is that even if Nightcrawler gets pulled by Lockjaw, we can still move him out of the way, free up that Lockjaw space, keep the cycling going. I think Lizard is quite self-explanatory in this deck. We don't really mind if the debuff gets activated, and Lizard can really be useful on utilizing all of our mana on turn 2 as well as turn 5. Titania is a very interesting choice in this deck, because we usually don't want to play her in the early turns. She often ends up as either a Lockjaw activator or just a late game play when our opponent already clogged up one of their locations or played 3 cards there already. Then we're safe to play Titania. But if you don't have her yet, she is definitely replaceable in this list. You could try playing something like Omega Red instead, or maybe Zabu just to have another recipient of the Silver Surfer buff. And my verdict on this deck is overall one of the most fun decks I've played in a long time. Wildly unpredictable and very versatile. I would not necessarily recommend this for climbing because I do think the deck is very inconsistent. But if you want to try this out, one recommendation of me would be to be confident enough in your snaps if you have a decent hand. And one of the biggest strengths of the deck is that our opponents will usually have no idea what we're up to and what we're planning. So they will snap into us a lot of the time when they really shouldn't. And I've had a lot of cool games with this deck, some wins as well as some losses. And I want to share some of those highlights with you. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. Oh no, that screws over. Oh, we could play Brood, like assuming we're not finding Surfer, right? And just go for Doom. Like Doom, Lizard, Brood. I think we can do this, and in case we find Surfer, we can always storm this. Okay, so my opponent's got 5 mana. Oh, Doom. Actually, we have to play Doom right side so that the Doom bot doesn't go to 8. Alright, Mystique, top deck, please. Gonna try to win middle and right, I think. Takes. Go Fantastic middle and then Storm Surfer, but that's just overkill on the right side. I feel like our opponent's just ditching the right side. So I prefer I think I prefer Fantastic and just Dr. Doom right. we snapping this? Our opponent didn't find Mr. Negative. They're playing a weird deck. Psylocke Absorbing Man is usually Mr. Negative. And like with Bast and Ironheart, of course. Surfer. Like, Doom is a lot better than Mystique here, right? So we go up to 25 on the right side, which beats a Surfer. Yeah, Doom is really good here. Worked out nicely. Victory. 4 cubes. Okay, I think this deck has a lot of surprise potential. Like, people are not expecting this kind of nonsense. Oh, I need to update the deck graphic. I do that after the game. Okay, that's an opening hand. Hey. It's a free Lockjaw activation, thank you. Fuck. Uh-huh. What deck plays Black Widow and Brood? That's wild. Game is wildly confusing. So I think we want Brood and Omega Red right side. We just give up the middle. Looks fine. We're not gonna have a hand after this. I kind of want to snap this. Is this crazy? I'm really uncertain whether or not we win the left though. And they have Mr. Negative online. Scary. Okay, it's not flipped. Like, the stats are not flipped. Okay, Surfer activation. Nice. Damn it. I mean, it works, but we don't beat Surfer. Our opponent still has 2 cost reverted cards by Mr. Negative. 1 cost reverted card by Mr. Negative. Right, so Mystique only gives us +2 in middle, +4 on left side. I still, like, just for the content, it's just 1 cube, who cares? Hold! Damn it. Don't be Surfer. Why is it always Surfer? Red. That was a nice try though, E for effort. I think I'll use Titania with Lockjaw later on. It's fine with us. We can just Brood left. This is looking quite fine. Risky YOLO snap, let's do it. Might want to remove or change the deck. Yeah, right. I keep forgetting about it. Thanks for reminding me. Ooh, okay. Combo breaker. Fuck.
Wind, aid my hand.
This might just be Galactus left. We'd beat Galactus though. We can give +8 to middle. Wish I had one more mana for Titania. Like, our opponent has to expect we're also playing for right side. We beat something like Dr. Doom, which is very likely to be played. But especially with Zabu. I have to invest some stuff left. Right. Nice! We got him! Cerebro 5 popping off, might.
Victory.
No! Like, in a vacuum, this is good? I want to try this. Also hoping this doesn't get re-reverted. Okay, what if I snap right now just to intimidate my opponent? Has to work, right? Zabu Mystique turn 2. What the hell is Mystique gonna do for me? Maybe I should do it though, just because of the risk of the peak re-reverting stuff. I don't know what the play is. I actually have no idea. This works. And we do risk into not playing Brood, but like this becoming a 3-2 again instead of a 2-3. Oh, I had to play them left side, I'm inting. Okay. This is getting wilder and wilder. What if we just shuffle Cerebro back in our deck? I like it. We're just playing for regular Surfer game plan now, I think. Like Surfer plus Dr. Doom. We're kind of just giving up the right side. I don't think I can play the guy. Oh, kurwa. Give me a Surfer, please. Aren't we just winning? Am I just hoping for this to be a win? Or, like, we beat Magneto and we beat Leader. Okay, I guess we don't beat Magneto middle, do we? But our opponent has to be scared of Surfer. And then we would take right side. I could also play both cards into Lockjaw for very high odds of pulling Surfer. But it might make my Cerebro worse. Wait, actually... Oh, this is so complicated. I think it's just Doom. Omega mid, Spidey left into Surfer. It's not a bad play, like, unironically. Brother. Wait, we won this. I think. Tiebreakers? I'm not sure what this game was. This was wide. Okay. Can annoy my opponent with Titania next turn. Is this hand good enough to snap? Lockjaw is the only thing you can cut. Or Omega Red. Okay, so we're up against a Zabu deck that doesn't play Zabu. Didn't play Zabu yet, I should say. Ghost Rider is scary. We could go like Mr. Fantastic Titania. I don't think I like it that much though. It's kind of a cool play. Is it good enough? Nah. Premature Surfer, but it's fine. Oh, this is scary. They got a good pull out of it. Oh, okay. Ah, this is weird with board space though. I might just slam everything middle, like Cerebro this turn, Mystique next turn, Doctor Doom left. Actually right side. Or just Cerebro left and I believe in redrawing him. Let's take the safe route here. See, if this would have been Lizard, it would have been much better for us. How much money did I spend in the game so far? 150 euros more or less. Season passes and one max stack of money. Of gold rather, not of money. Can Lockjaw pull anything that helps us here? I don't think so. We're only getting 9 power into the middle. But they already played Chavez, they played Infinite, they can't play... I guess Magneto doesn't work for them? Wait, this could be a win, right? Isn't like... Unless they play Crossbones. Chavez is out, Infinite is out. Giganto would be played left. Odin they shouldn't be playing. And besides Crossbones, the highest forecast... Like the highest power forecast card is White Queen, which would be tie middle and we win on tiebreakers. I think we can check this out. Only 2 cards left. Increases the likelihood of Crossbones unfortunately, but... Fuck. Ah, unfortunate. Okay. I think that's generally good for us because we can either storm it or play for it. Middle? You're tripping. Well, that was awful. What? Okay, I'm confused. So we are Cerebro 6 now.
Opponent snapped.
I think the snap was a mistake, my friend. Do we just snap back and go for 8 cubes? Let's do it. Now the question is just, do we storm middle? Or do we just play for it? I think we just play for it, right? Oh, unlucky. Oh, I forgot about throne room as well. I think I bricked myself. Well, wait. Storm. But only get +6 in the middle. So we could try this. Or like storm Mr. Fantastic. Posture check. I got you. Ah, this is good enough to win. We get +8 middle. I feel like we're running into Magneto. But I want to try this. It's too sweet to not do it. Huh?
Wind, aid my hand.
Not a broodling! I mean, it's fine. Okay, we got this.
Victory.
But come on, next time please pull Silver Surfer instead. But I can't believe this worked, that we won 8 cubes off of this. We got saved by the Mr. Fantastic. That was actually a really good call. Is it Titania middle? Let's do it for the funsies. Okay, now it gets interesting. We have a ton of plays. Or if we storm middle, Titania goes. We don't know if we'll get her back. Crimson Cosmos is a huge issue though. We do have Storm into Brute left side.
Wind,
Okay, we're getting 3
aid
cards.
my hand. Wind, aid my hand.
That's interesting. So I guess Brute middle is always good. The issue is, after this turn, we cannot play cards anymore except for Spider-Man. Like Miles Morales. This is an awkward game. I'm inclined to snap this, just knowing that my opponent is kind of fucked here with Crimson Cosmos.
Snap.
Just hoping to draw Doctor Doom, that would secure the deal. Like, my opponent can't really play cards anymore except for Sarah, right? Oh, so good at this game. I'm expecting a retreat though, yeah. Like, I don't think the draw mattered. If it's a standard Surfer deck, our opponent does not have a single card left in their deck they can play here. Okay, we're actually holding our ground with Cerebro 5, right? I think we were at like 86 when we started playing this deck. Maybe 87. Might have dropped a little bit. Okay. So we can play Brute and Doom here again, but gotta watch out a bit. Just ditch the Surfer game plan, maybe. Ay, ay, ay. Wait a second. Which deck plays Luke Cage and Iceman? Is that still Hazmat? Because against Hazmat, I really don't want to play Brood.
Wind, aid my hand.
Cerebro 2 with Hazmat? I don't even know what that looks like. What do we do? I could go Brood left, Nightcrawler middle. We go Surfer into Doom. Could be Cerebro 2 still. Could be. I feel like I should have snapped. Probably last turn already. Paying too much dividend to not knowing what kind of deck my opponent's playing. Could definitely still be Cerebro.
Oh, snap.
Wait, no, with Nakia it can never be Cerebro. What if I was actually tripping. Yeah, but how do you beat Doom? Just Hazmat, I guess? Probably, but then still, Nakia is odd, isn't it? Okay. I don't know what this is. Wong Hazmat? Probably, but why Nakia? It's just the Nakia that doesn't make sense in this deck. Apart from that, it could have perfectly fine been Cerebro. Yeah, but the interesting part about this deck is that it's in its core, like it's flexible enough to also just play either as Surfer or as Cerebro too. So it can adapt to bad draws quite nicely. Nakia got nerfed for my Mr. Negative deck. I mean, if you were playing Nakia and Mr. Negative, it was probably not a good deck to begin with. I'm tempted to go for an early YOLO snap. This is kind of a good hand. Just want to see if my opponent drops Zabu this turn.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, we have priority. I kind of want to storm middle. What'd that look like? Storm middle and... I'm a bit scared this pulls Surfer. I'll take the risk though.
Wind, aid my hand.
This is brute, isn't it? Fuck. Ugh. So my opponent is probably playing one card middle here, right? Do I just go for the Titania gamble? Would look like this. And I mean, I beat them if they don't play a card middle, which is Cerebro. Get big brain. I ordered it the wrong way around though. Because in case I top deck Mystique, this is not good. Okay, sure. Still beating a Surfer. I'm really just hoping to find Doom. I drew Nightcrawler 3 times in a row. What is this? I guess Fantastic plus Surfer beats us middle. But we also have a 33% chance to find Doom. That alone is already enough to justify us staying in the game. Can't play Doom? I mean, pull him. Off of Lockjaw. Nice!
Victory.
Yeah, the Stormplay really paid off.